I just wanted to talk about time in relation to different things that we go through. I think anytime that an event occurs, let's say this is the event that occurs, and there's emotions that is triggered from this event. Once this event occurs, the emotion that's triggered is going to be very high, very low, but it's just going to be very extreme. And then over time, it mellows down back to your baseline, and you're able to look at it with a clearer point of view rather than being blinded by your emotions. And so when events happen, when things come up, when there's problems you're facing, as time goes on, you only gain a greater understanding as to how you can face these problems. Your emotions become clearer. The relation between time and your ability to perform is positively correlated. The more time, the more time that goes by increases your ability to deal with the situation, because your emotions only settle down more. You only gain more knowledge as time goes on, provided you're taking the right steps to grow and improve yourself. But J. Cole has a great quote on his song Let Go My Hand. He goes, "Sometimes you gotta step away and do some living. Let time provide a new prescription, giving truer vision." And that's something that resonates with me a lot. When something happens and it triggers something, it makes you feel some type of way, whatever. There's an event that happens and it presents you with an obstacle. Sometimes the only way to get over that obstacle is literally just to give it time. And knowing the answer, like knowing, okay, I have to give it time, it doesn't make it, emotionally wise, it doesn't make it any easier. Although like consciously, like, okay, this happened, I need to step away, I need to give it time. Like J. Cole said, sometimes you got to do some living, and doing this living can still be difficult. Like, you're making a conscious labeling. Okay, like I gotta do this living, but it can still be difficult to do that living. But you keep faith that after that period has passed, the emotions settle, the fog goes away, and you're able to attack your problem with a clear vision. And I think another thing is, sometimes, like, when we're giving ourselves this time and we come to that solution after that time has passed, you think to yourself, okay, I've come to the solution. Why did I not come to it here? What was I doing all this time? Why did I already not come to this solution? And I think that's when it's important to remember that you had to mess it up here. You had to go through that event. You had to feel that blindness so that you could have your vision right now. Because once that time has passed and you feel like, okay, I'm at a resolution, I feel settled, I feel good about what's going on, but why did I not get to this point earlier? It's because you had to go through that time when it wasn't feeling like that, so that you could get to that point after that time passed. So oftentimes when we get there, we beat ourselves up. Oh, why was I not here all along? It's because you had to not be there so you could be there, if that makes sense. And if you look back at yourself, once you get there, you look back at yourself, you kind of cringe sometimes, like, what was I doing back then? That's a good thing, because if you're not looking back and cringing at yourself, it means you didn't grow. You stayed the same. And if you stayed the same, like, what are you doing?